Hey guys, hey, we're outside decorating for Halloween!
And it's certainly the weather for it.
It is!
Very crisp.
It's a beautiful autumn evening. It'll probably take us all evening. We're in a new space, so, but it's coming along nice. And we have a fun show. We have an awesome DIY, and you never know, we may even have a visit from Cousin It himself. You never know, because this is Spooky Steve and Marc. Hey, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokey Steve and Marc. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. And oh, is it good to see you? It really is. Yes, it is such a beautiful evening today. So we're outside decorating for Halloween, and I had to share it with you, right? Tonight we have an awesome project to do. It's one I'm really excited to share with you too. I've been wanting to do it actually for a couple years now, and we get to do it this year. Yes. We also are gonna have maybe a creepy fact or two. And you know what? I even got some pictures and videos of the neighborhood Halloween displays. Oh yes, I can't wait to share that with you too. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell? Can you tell? All right, so we have a lot to do, so why don't we get right to it? But you know what? I thought maybe it would be nice, I don't know, calm down a little and maybe catch up with some chit chat if that's okay with you. There's a lot going on, a lot I have to update you on, and I think this would be a good time to do it because, aren't I supposed to be in Austin right now? Yes, I was. So, anyway, if you watched it all last week, you know that I had been struggling a little bit. I had some mobility problems and some pain I was dealing with. I woke up. Now this was like last weekend, like last weekend, going into the weekend before, yesterday. I woke up and I basically couldn't walk, without assistance, and I was in a lot of pain. And the interesting thing was that it was just on the right side of my body, from like the top of my tail, but like my right buttock up top here, my hip, my leg, my calf, all the way down to my feet. It would not go away. It was constant. And every time I bent over, even like 2 inches, it was extremely painful. And 2 days into it, it wasn't letting up, and Steven said, okay, how long are we going to let this go until we do something, like go to the hospital? And I said, tomorrow, the next day. So I called my doctor and I said, I would like to see you. And believe it or not, they called me back like within an hour. I had an appointment the very next day, and it was with a rheumatologist, my new rheumatologist, which is great, So I did go and see her. She ran so many tests, and I really like her. I like her a lot. She is thorough. She's personable. She talks to me like a person, she explains things very thorough. She went back to my whole that it was a flare. And I was kind of blindsided because I hadn't had a flare in well over a year. It might have even been longer than that. But as it started easing up, I remember the feeling. It was. I completely agree with her. It was a flare, and it lasted about 8 days. Still a little stiff today, but I'll take stiff over painful any day. I can walk. I can get around. I'm out doing decorations, So then I went to work last Monday, hobbled into work. I did, but I did it. And my friend and my coworker Nicole was sick. She didn't feel well at all, and she looked terrible, and I felt bad for her. She left early. And she called off the next day and called in and said that she is positive for COVID. And literally 2 hours after that, our doctor called in. He's COVID positive too. So, the remaining 2 employees that are there, we're very short-staffed at the moment, we're freaking out because obviously we were exposed. We were both exposed on Monday. I am vigilant about wearing my mask and cleaning and all that when I'm at work. I am, but, still, it's scary. Fast forward, I tested every day to today. I'm negative, no symptoms, nothing at all. I think I'm past the danger zone, but I'll be talking to my doctor tomorrow to ask, about that. I even had the antibody test done, and it shows I wasn't exposed. I have no antibodies, so that was good, on that level, which kind of brings us to Austin. So in all last week, I was stressed out beyond belief. I'm thinking, how am I going to walk? How am I going to do this trip? It's a lot of walking, back-to-back events, and places we're going. Half of it is walking through the city, and I'm thinking, what if I don't know if I'm physically able to do it. That, and with it being 1 week before the wedding, and I just started to get into my head over it, and I was worried. In addition to that, I was exposed to COVID. So in good conscience, I did call them and I said, look, I told them the situation about COVID, not about having my flare. And I said, I was exposed, blah, blah, blah. I told them everything. And they said, okay, let me get back to you. And they did. They got back to me the next day and said, really, for the safety of everybody involved, maybe, what if you shouldn't attend. And I was like, I understand completely. I 100% really. I have no hard feeling, nothing at all. And then they said they're going to call me right after the event, which is Wednesday. It's all concludes on Wednesday. They're gonna call me and they're coming up with a what did they call it, a make good equivalent prize for me and Steve. So I thought that was really nice. I certainly didn't expect it. I'm curious to see what it's gonna be though, huh? I don't know. So that is why I'm not in Austin. And I'm relieved, actually. I mean, when I heard the decision, I was like, oh, it was like a weight lifted off of me. Because at that time, I still was in a lot of pain, too. And with things being so hectic and the wedding coming up, and I'm really into Halloween and making of the videos and everything going on at work, I'm into this season. So it was just a lot of moving parts, a lot of stuff happening, and the wedding in less than 2 weeks, it would have been so hectic. And who knows if I would have went and been active that whole time and then came back, maybe might have triggered another flare, and I'd be hobbling down the aisle at the wedding. So for everything that happened, everything turned out good, and I'm so very blessed, and I'm happy about it. Everything turned out well. That's just a little update, and I must say, thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I received so many messages, emails, and instant messages, and even comments in the videos regarding what's been going on with both of us, really, and the main thing that was said was, look, you guys need to take care of yourself. You get married once, that's it. The wedding should be the priority right now. Slow down. If you put a video out once a week, we'll be here. If you put a video out 5 times a week, we will be here. Please, don't worry, take care of yourself. And it meant a lot, it really did, to have many people care like that, and I don't know why it touched me so much, but it did. Reading through the comments, I guess what I'm saying is thank you. Thank you for your support and your care, and I didn't have that support and all of that growing up. I had to take care of myself my entire life from a very young age. So I think later on in life, I kind of, seek that out, in a partner, in friends, without even really knowing it, and then when that happens, it it touches me. So I really, just wanted to say thank you for that. So, okay, all right, enough. If I had commercials, this would be a commercial break right now. I don't want to get all emotional about it. Are you ready to have some fun? We're going to go outside and decorate for Halloween. We have a little bit of it done already, but I'm going to go recruit Steve. We're going to go outside, decorate, and we're going to share it with you, and we may even make something. Oh, no. All right, you ready? Come on, let's go.
Hello. Solar lights for the potted plants.
Yeah.
Here, now the neighbors can see. They're easy as crap, too. You just pull the bottom off and stick it in the top. It'll charge itself. And that's all she wrote. Hanging lights.
Hanging lights.
Spooky. Ooh, spooky jack-o'-lantern.
Getting dark. What you doing?
Just, do not enter.
Oh, caution tape. Oh, look at you. Coming along, yo. Coming along. I am so thrilled to do this project today. I think it's gonna look totally cool. And I think it's gonna look totally cool. This is another one of those projects where I'm putting it all together and then I'm hoping it turns out good. But if all works out okay, this is gonna be so spooky and so awesome for Halloween. Y'all, we're gonna make a witch's broom chandelier. Ooh, let's get started, okay? So the first thing we need is a corn husk broom, just like this. I got mine down at the local Ace Hardware for $9, but they have them online too. Amazon has 20 million of them. And then first thing we do is paint our handle black for the creepy effect, okay? And then I'll bring this a little closer, as you can see, hopefully. I put 2 screw eyes right in the top of the handle. And by the top, I mean we laid our broom flat down on the table and then put 2 screw eyes, on the top of the handle, just like that, okay? Can you see those? Okay, good. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do, this is going to be suspended on my porch, and we want it to look like it's floating. So we need some filament wire or fishing line, something that's see-through, you know what I mean? And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach the filament wire to either one of, to both of our screw eyes, okay? And to do that, we're just going to tie a knot, okay? And then we're going to tie a second knot real tight and a third knot real tight. We don't want this sliding off. And the length you want all depends on where you're going to hang your broom. I'm hanging mine out on the front porch, and it's 50 million feet to the ceiling, right? So I'm just going to make sure that I have a lot of fishing line here, and we'll do the measurement a little bit later when we're ready to hang it up, okay? All right. All right, there we go. You probably can't see it, but there's 2 wires hung here, okay? Leave that hang there, okay? So next, oh yeah, every witch has a familiar, right? Kitty cat! Yes, I got this. Where did I get it? I got this at Rite Aid. It was half off. It was $4. So I think he's gonna look really cute sitting on our broom, just like this. Okay. And to do that, we're gonna attach him with some hot glue, or you could wire him down using some wire. I think I have wire here. Just some wire like this. You could wire him into however you want to do it. I'm hot gluing him. All right, he looks good. Look. All right, so now we're going to set him aside. let them dry, and we're gonna work on our chandelier. Oh yes. Okay, so for this we are going to need some mason jars, and I do prefer the ones that have the lids that are two-part. Okay, so we're gonna take the lid off, and we're gonna get rid of this part. We're not gonna use that. You can save it if you plan on using these after Halloween, you know. So we'll need that. We're also going to need some twine like this, some jute or anything like this, some battery operated tea lights, and the kind that has the timer on it, especially with this project. You don't want to have to be climbing up in there to change batteries, right? The timer function will let you have this battery all the way through Halloween and you won't have to change it, okay? And then the last thing we need is some sand, okay? So simple. All we're going to do is pour a little bit of sand into the bottom of our jar. I'll show you here. Just a little bit, maybe an inch or so at the bottom, just like that. And then our tea light will go in just like that, okay? So set that aside. Now for the lid, we are just going to tie our twine on our lid, okay? We're just going to literally just tie it like this. And then, of course, we're going to double and triple this knot too, you know, just for safety. Okay, and then we're going to loop it all the way around, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the lid, just like that. Okay, and now just snip off those little extra pieces there. The hangover, I call them, you know, the hangover, whatever. All right, and now we take our jar and we're gonna screw the lid on our jar. Hold where your knots are, hold both of them like that so they're equal apart, like right across from each other, and then just screw it on your, right back onto your jar. Here, so that he hangs, okay? And now you're going to repeat with 4 more mason jars. Ta-da! That was quick, huh? All right. Now, you could do less if you want to do 3 or 4. That's fine, too. It's all up to you. I'm going to start. I picked 5. I'm going to see what it looks like. Maybe we'll go down to 4. Maybe we'll go down to 3. I don't know. But anyway, as you can probably imagine, these are going to be hanging from our witch's broom, okay? All right. Now we have our broom back. It'll be a little easier now. All right. So the one thing to keep in mind is that as of now, our little kitty cat side is the heavy side, okay? And what we want to do is try to make the weight along this entire broom even as possible, okay? So we'll be putting more of the jars on this end than we are on that end, okay? For example, if I use 5 jars, I'm going to be putting 2 down at this end, 2 in the middle, and only 1 over here, just to disperse that weight so it's nice and even, and we can hang it and it will hang even, you know what I mean? All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to take a look at your jar, and you know, so if we hung it right from our broom handle, this is how long it would be. Now, I want mine to be a little closer to the broom handle, okay? And I want them to be all different lengths. So I'm figuring I'm gonna go 6 inches to a foot on all of them and do them all different lengths. So I'm just gonna take my string here, and I'm gonna tie a double knot like that to shorten it up a little bit, okay? And then what we're going to, it's as simple as this. All we're going to do is slide it over our handle like that. Make sure you keep your fishing line out of the way. All right. And then, and then here, we'll put them down here. We'll do this one down at this end here. Okay. All right. And then they'll hang just like that. Now, I'm not going to permanently attach these right now anyway. We can always go back later and take a staple gun. I have my staple gun over there, and put a little staple in the top. But once we hang this from the ceiling, I'm sure we're going to want to adjust those jars on the bottom to make the weight even. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to put all of our jars, and we're going to hang them all from our broom handle. okay, so what we're gonna do now is test her out with our filament wire and see. I have one towards the kitty cat, I have two in the middle, and I have two on the end down there. I think the weight is distributed evenly, but like I said, we can always adjust that later. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Ah, look! I think it worked, everybody. All right, so now we're gonna go hang her up, but I just wanted to show you the top here. All I did was tie little bows, you know, with the leftover twine on top, all right? And we can always adjust these later, you know, when we get over there, we'll adjust them later, all right? So, let's go hang her up. Oh, okay, she's hung up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it worked. Oh, I'm excited. All right, I'll get some shots from the front for you, okay? All right. Oh my goodness, didn't it? Oh. So awesome. I love the way it looks. Oh my gosh. I hope you did too. Okay, so to hang the broom up, what I did was I climbed up there, yeah, and then I put two heavy duty screw hooks up into the ceiling of the porch, you know, to hang it up. And like, if you don't want to screw something into your ceiling, or you know, I would recommend getting command strips, but get the outdoor like heavy duty command strips, because I'm thinking this weighs around 10 pounds total with all the jars hanging and everything, you know. So you'd really want to make sure you get the heavy duty ones that will hold. But really, my recommendation is to do something solid up in there, okay? So, all right, well, that was our project for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast doing it, and I would love to see your creation if you make one. Oh man, please send me a picture, okay? All right.
Fun fact, located in Spring Grove, Illinois, Richardson Adventure Farm is the home of the largest corn maze in the entire world. Now, the corn maze stretches about 10 miles and is 28 acres in area. It's huge. And according to Richardson Farm, the way the graphic images are created is by putting corn seed tractors out in the field while using a GPS. And this year, they're actually acknowledging the 60th anniversary of James Bond. So the mural will take a look like Sean Connery, Pierce Brosnan, and the others, of course. So in addition to the maze, they also have pumpkin picking, Macintosh apple picking, hay rides, all sorts of other fall fun activities. Season opens September 10th and goes until October 30th. So if you're in the area, make sure you get to check out the world's largest corn maze.
Ooh, looking good.
What do you think?
Okay, crystal.
And webs everywhere. And eerie.
Oh, just see our hanging goal.
Yes, we have a new friend.
Yeah. Yes, new wind chimes. Okay. Whew, it's starting to get dark, and I know I need something for the front door, right? So I just love this sign. Yeah, I always love this sign. Get it? You know, me, Steve, and Bandit and Oscar. But, I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I do like to elevate things that I get from the Dollar Tree, right? I don't like to just kind of, buy this and hang it up. I want to kind of elaborate, elevate, make it look a little nicer. So I got my bucket of stuff out. Oh yes, all kinds of goodies in here, and I'm just going to, elevate it a little bit. Where's my hot glue gun? There it is. Okay. Oh, we'll start with you. Aha, and just like that, we are finished. And just by adding, a couple little, little accent pieces there with hot glue, it kind of just, elevates it a little bit. So now we have the last decoration for our outside display. Let's go hang it up, okay? Ooh, okay. The last decoration. I like it. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, well, I don't know. Want to take a look around? Let's do it. Was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I like how it turned out. I do. This was a new space, and I mean, basically we have like a long hallway as a porch, I mean, it wraps around, but I didn't go, that far, But I don't know, what you think? Do you like it? I don't know. I'm happy with it. I'm sure next year is going to be way bigger. We just moved and, I don't know. And I'm thinking already for Christmas, oh yeah, I'm going all the way around, So, I mean, it was so much fun. Oh, and what did you think about the broom? I like how that turned out too. I do. And all the decorations look nice. How about that cousin It? Want to know how I made it? I just happened to make a little short about it, and you have a sneak peek of it right now. I just love the Addams Family. Look, Cousin It, yes! Oh yes, I have an idea. Let's make a Cousin It decoration for Halloween with a lantern from the Dollar Tree. Grab yourself a grass skirt and hot glue it to the top of your lantern. Just like that. Okay, next grab a piece of string and tie it to the top of the lantern and thread it through a top hat. Now we glue that top hat to the top of our lantern. Okay, add some sunglasses. And that's it, y'all. He looks so cool. Morticia would be so proud. y'all, we have so many shorts coming out. We took the opportunity last weekend when I found out I wasn't going to Austin. I just filmed all weekend, so we have a whole bunch of shorts coming out. Mostly, for me, like mine are like all like decor stuff and DIYs and cooking, you know. But we need to get back on the shorts bandwagon, y'all. I mean, like even YouTube is saying put out the shorts. They're very popular. They help your channel, you know. But sometimes they can take a long time to make, even though they're like really short, but they're a lot of fun to do. So keep an eye out this week. We have a lot more coming out. So I'm stoked about it. Oh my gosh. I'm pooped, y'all. I am so pooped. But I had a great time. I hope you did too. So, to take us out tonight, I got some photos and videos of all the displays that people have put up for Halloween already in our neighborhood. And I thought it would be a really nice way to take us out tonight, and I hope you enjoy it, okay? Everybody, thank you so much for spending your time with me this evening. It means the world to me. It really does. Definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? And hit the notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. Definitely check us out over on Facebook and Instagram. I'm posting a little bit more. I'm getting a little better with it. And all of our contact information is listed right down below. Our post office box, our email address. In addition to that, we have all the links, like if you want to get a Halloween t-shirt, those links are down there. And then our wedding website is down there if you want to see what's going on with that. And later on this week, we'll be sharing our wedding playlist with you. So, you know, you can be there in spirit next Saturday and listen to the music that we're playing. Thanks again, everybody. You have a fantastic week. I will see you next time. And remember to stay spooky. Ciao, everybody. Mwah.